Hey, how are you?
Hey, welcome. Nice seeing you.
Welcome. Hey, John, well played last time. Good luck for today, bud.
Hey, how are you? Today we're gonna make birdies, eh?
Hey, good to see you. Enjoy your golf.
Hey, how's it? Greens are slick today. Good luck, guys.
Hey, dude. I see we're teeing off later. Let's go get a beer, man.
Puts a smile on my face every time I watch that little promo to watch the guys putting on their best and acting for us. Hello, welcome. It's Wednesday once again, and we're back on, and we have a lot of reviewing to do because we had two events this weekend, Limpopo series at Koro Creek, and then we had Glenvista on Sunday, and we have nothing to look forward to this week at least, but next week we've got the Masters and Danefern, start of Sunday Series 1. So today we'll take it easy and look at all that we need to look at and build a story of what happened this past weekend. So thanks for watching and be part of the conversation. I see a lot of guys have jumped on already, and as I go through it, I'll bring you in and we'll have some interesting topics to talk about that you can also be part of. Right, I'm as always not alone, but I got two very special guests with me today. And those special guests, it's not Frikkie on the top there, and it's definitely not Donnie. Nothing special about Donnie, but it's Clint Broders and Jamie Sherry. Why have we got Clint and why have we got Jamie? Because Jamie won 2 weeks ago at Blue Valley on the Thursday series with an unbelievable 44 points, and we want to catch up with Jamie to see what that's about. And Clint, finally, you've got one. Well done, Clint. Let's start with you, Clint. How are you feeling, mate?
I'm still feeling good, thank you. It was a great win on Sunday. Really good round of golf.
Well, we saw -6 is a proper round of golf, but when you consider that you're playing off an 8 handicap, it is really a proper round of golf. So once that putt sank, and I'm sure a few people have seen that putt, we'll show it again. What was going through your mind?
Actually, what was going through my mind was I was ahead of Graham Williams by one shot coming onto that last hole. And we both got on the green for tee, and Mr. Party Pooper Ryan came to me, and said, Clint, the handicap's a little wrong on the app, and Graham's got an extra shot.
Oh, wow.
So you guys are tired. So I looked at that long putt, and I thought, okay. I don't know if I would have sent this long putt to Brian or to beat Graham.
Well, it doesn't matter because it went in. That's all I can say.
Yes.
Jamie, thanks for joining us. I know it's a bit later on than last week, but quickly go through that round of golf. Was that your PB?
Yes, it was. Sorry, the dog's coming to join. Oh, wait. Yes, I think it's tied my PB, but that was sort of 20 years ago. I don't think I've ever shot 80 in this country. I've been here 13 years. So it was just a round of a lifetime, really.
And I must say, 44 points, and you don't look at the live scoring, you must have known that you were flying.
Not really. I knew I was playing well. It was only on the 17th. Hansi started filming me, and I heard him say, if this goes in, he's got a two-shot lead. And so I three-putted. And then on the 18th tee, I looked at the app then and saw I was ahead of Gerhard, and he was my partner in the shootout, and I kind of carried him, so I had to make sure I beat him.
Sure, fantastic. But it's 2 wins in a row at Blue Valley. So obviously, I think if you go to the, Property 24 or something, you might be able to get a spot there, and then you can just live on this course and play there.
Yeah, but I'll be playing like a 3 or 4, and I don't want to do that. I'm happy around 12.
Yes, okay. Let me introduce Frikkie and Donnie. Frikkie, how are you?
I'm good. Not as good as you guys here below us. So, I'm happy. I'm here. Sort of healthy. So, yeah, man.
Donnie, you had a busy weekend. You were at Koro with me, and you played Glenvista. Golfed out. How was your golfing weekend?
It started with very hot weather at Koro Creek and to a golf ball not listening at Glenvista. So, I had every shot in the book, but it was a good weekend. It's like playing golf is always better sitting in the office or at home.
Of course. Okay, well, we have lots to talk about, and the guys will elaborate on what we have started with. But let me remind you, besides the next tournament that's coming up, which all these boys will be playing in, is the Masters on the 31st at Serengeti. Looking forward to that. But there's also April events coming up, and that starts off at Dainfern on the 2nd of April. There's already a nice field coming together for that. Lots of singles and team match play scheduled for this one. Jackal Creek on the 13th of April. Kevin Ho defends his title there. And then we go to the Wanderers. This will be the first time that we play Wanderers on a Sunday, and that will be the 23rd of April. So for those of you who are adding to their lists of golf courses played, hopefully Wanderers will be one of them on the 23rd of April. So if you need to get booking, please get booking, so that it just makes life a little bit easier for us when the name's already in. Yes, and it makes life easy for Frikkie as well. Hey, Frikkie.
Yes, don't have to follow up. So, lekker.
Lekker. Let's jump straight to Koro Creek, so I can tell you what happened at Koro Creek. We had a field of about 24 guys. Peter Prinsloo was my playing partner on the day, and he came in on 40 points, 4 under. Really played well, especially off the tee box and course management, I would say. And then Ryan came out of nowhere to finish 4 under as well. He had a birdie putt on the last hole to try and take it. Cornel Erasmus coming in tied third with Jaco Jacobs. Ronnie Volhurter tied third as well on -2. Jan Venter. Donnie is not bad. Come on, even par. Top 10 finish. Just add that to your collection. Gillies van der Wal, Wayne Jensen, Ewald van Wyk. I can tell you that I played with Peter, Jaco, and Jan. Peter and Jaco and Jan at one stage was first, second, third on the leaderboard, having a great day. Even though they were enjoying multiple Jägermeisters.
I like it.
They did well. It was Jaco's birthday, you see, so he was there to really, really enjoy himself. Donnie, what did you think of the course? What did you think of the outing?
Just to quickly touch on Ryan, I actually played with him, and just before we go to the track. But he also snuck up there. It didn't look like he was playing hot golf, and then all of a sudden it's like he was leading, or there at the top on hole number 16, and then unfortunately he had a bad shot there, and that cost him a shot, and then it's like it was like making, he had to finish birdie to win, I think. So, but a good golf with Ryan, and Maz, of course, it was actually a really fun day. I had fun. I had the family there with me. All Callumby is like running onto the greens and stuff, but the course was really good. I enjoyed it. It was just extremely hot.
Extremely hot. You're right. It was extremely hot. There were points that you really need to hydrate. I don't know what you were hydrating with, but you needed golf already, especially to keep us going. Yes. I want to quickly go through some of these comments that we got. We got plenty. We got Brian saying hello. Evening Ducks, long weekend and short week. Werner, as you say, laboratories. Good evening, Ducks. Alan says hello. Wayne says hello. Who else? Vickers Alberts, Brian Owen, Louis Jensen says hello. He's got load shedding. Leon Duplessis. So a couple of guys watching. Graham de Villiers. Well done, Graham, on Glenvista. Yanni, Malcolm Moore, that's your friend, Clint. Thanks for sending me. Say hello to Malcolm.
How's it, Malcolm?
That's only has one friend, that's Malcolm.
There was
You're acquaintance.
Exactly.
Ian said something here somewhere. Where was it? Something about playing Blair Athol. Thanks for the invite, boys. I saw a picture floating around. There was a couple of, who was it? Grant, Gerard, Ian. Who was the other one? Boris. Yes. They were playing Blair Athol today. I'm glad that you enjoy it. And Graham was also at Koro Creek, and he really, really enjoyed it. And he will play there once again. Well, always there's a video that comes out with things. So this is what the guys got up to at Koro Creek. It's March and it's the second event of the Limpopo series this season, and it is at Koro Creek Golf Estate. Beautiful place. The guys are ready to go, and as you can see, that's what the clubhouse looks like behind me. And then if we go this way, there's the first tee, the banners are up, and the guys are ready to go. It's going to be fun here at Koro. There's a nice field. So hope you enjoy a bit of a, this is what it's like out and about with the Duckhook golfers. Ryan, second event in the Limpopo series, looking forward to it. We're all set up.
All set up, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be great. I see the weather is looking great. I don't even see any wind or nothing. It's going to just be lovely today. A few of the guys seem to be quite excited. I'm going to mention two names, Sarah and Cornell. Saw them this morning. Two little excited children that took a drive out on the course. So yeah, they're going to have fun. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yes, it's lekker being here in the bushveld. Well, obviously it's going to be very hot today. So yeah, my 99 course that I'm playing today, first time here. So yes, definitely looking forward.
Sorrel, you went for a scouting session, first 9 holes. What does it look like?
That looks good. A couple of tricky shots that you need to look out for. Have to play strategic, but I think it's going to be a nice course. Fairways are looking good. Hopefully the rough is better than today and tomorrow.
One of the co-founders of Limpopo, enjoying the Limpopo series, full swing this year?
Ja, nee, ek is baie bly oor die opkoms. Bronkhorstspruit was 'n sukses. Koro is ook 'n sukses. So, ons is baie bly oor die opkoms. Dis lekker en is lekker om van die Gauteng ouens ook hier te kry en hier's nuwe gesigte van Marble Hall en Potties en so aan. Dis baie lekker hier.
Graham, you lost.
Yes, I had to get my passport to make it here.
Looking forward to playing in the Limpopo series?
Yeah. I haven't played here before. So course number 120 for me today. Nice. So looking forward to it.
We are having too much fun already. That's Peter. I don't know about him.
Come on! Champion!
I was a positive strike.
Thank you.
Hit a clubhouse lead.
Yes, man.
Now we wait and see what happens.
Yeah, now we wait for Ryan. Let's hope we get a hurdle too on his way. But yeah, it's been a fight.
Ryan, so close. Came down to the birdie putts.
Birdie putt, yes, and unfortunately I missed that, but yeah, it came down. Got a bit unlucky on the par 3 on the 16th, I think. Made a little bit of a horrible bogey there, which cost me a shot there. But no, all I can take away is it was a good round. It was a nice battle, and yeah, all the way down to the last putt.
You shot up the leaderboard. We didn't see your name, and then suddenly you were there, 4 under.
All of a sudden, it just started clicking. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it just started clicking. Swing was working, putts were working. It was just great.
At the end, you've taken it. Well done on your 4th Duckhook victory. Well done.
Thank you, Mass. Yeah, it was a bit of a wait, but Ryan unfortunately missed the birdie putt, and yeah, I took it. So yeah, I've got a few holes that I can redo actually, but the win is a win. The win is a win.
So tell us about your golf. What was the best part of your game?
Mass, my tee box shot was excellent today. My driver couldn't miss a fairway, even with my freewood as well. Putting was relative all right. I had a few putts I left short on the first 9, and then obviously subsequent to my second 9, I had 2 putts I missed. Could have been a 75, but again, best part of my game is my contact with all my irons and my driver was perfect. I really had solid shots.
Best part of the game, my ball striking. I've hit a couple of irons very close to the pin, setting up easy, well not easy, but close birdies and so on. Greens, the balls spin nicely, got stuck in there, very, very nice.
Ronnie, top 5 finish, happy with today at Koro on your outing?
Yeah. I mean, Koro is a brilliant course. I love bushveld courses. It's lekker being part of the Limpopo League. Nice guys, and I mean, long weekend, nice sunny day. You can't ask for much more. And first time I'm playing Koro, and I would highly recommend it.
Yes, highly recommended. So well done to the lads, everybody who participated. And what is up next on the Limpopo series? Well, I can tell you it's going to be Marble Hall on the 15th of April. So if you're around or if you want a bit of a outing, there you go. Otherwise, Camille Doring on the 20th of May or Zabula 17th of June. I think I really want to make that one. Even Euphoria 15th of July. And as it goes down, August is Groblersdal, September's Polokwane, October's Elements, and I think we should try to get a nice crowd down to Elements and do like a pre tour.
Yeah.
18 November Marble Hall again. That might change, I'm sure. I'm sure they want to try to get another venue in there. But as you know, Limpopo is a bit scattered all over the place. Right, are we happy? We're happy.
Very happy. Yeah.
Glenvista, everybody. So, let's start. What did we think of conditions? I know it started, everybody was worried about how rough the rough actually was after Frikkie put the fear of God into everybody. And then it wasn't too bad. It did affect me. My first tee shot went into the rough, couldn't find the ball. That didn't help me. So what did we think of the course in general? Who wants to start?
I'll start, Maz. Maz, it was... I think it was long and thick at stages. If you missed the ball in certain areas, you were sort of almost punching out instead of trying to attack the greens. But I did feel it was a true test of golf. It's like I think, we always want, as golfers, you want the rough to be good, and that the ball lies nicely in the rough. But how many times are we playing courses that length of rough is there, and you actually have to, instead of going for a green, you have to try and play safe. So I enjoyed it there. I think it was really good. I actually spoke to the pro shop manager there as well, and he said that because of the course that's still a little bit wet, they can't get into all the spots to mow the grass or the level of the grass down. So his words, and I quote, he said he can't wait for winter because then they can cut the rough down.
Ah. Jamie, you like bunkers.
Yeah, I enjoyed the course. It was, after last year where we had the wins, I was kind of not looking forward to it. But it was, I thought it played fine. I played with Clint and Graham, so, our Football Alliance, I think we finished at 25 under. So, we thought it was a good course.
Easy. Clint, you?
Well, I think the happiest part for me at the beginning of the day was when I had my golf cart there to get ready to push, and Jamie pulled up in a cart, and he was by himself in the cart, and I fell in love with him straight away, shared the cart. I was so happy. That course is difficult to walk.
We've got a new bromance happening here.
I tell you.
He's got two friends now.
He's got a proper bromance. He's going to be asking me to be in your four ball all the time.
Jamie, I think you're more than a friend at this stage.
Frikkie, how was your rough?
Yeah, Mazza, look, for me it's a tough course. I was not looking forward to the rough. They did cut the rough though, on certain places. But I had a terrible day. Couldn't hit the ball straight. It was a lovely course though. I mean, the greens was playing pretty true. When I got to the green, it was lacquer to putt. But that's about it. I really struggled. I was under the trees. Just not a great day for me.
Okay, so let us put it out there. Rate the course for me, everybody, out of 10. Let me know what you thought. I would give it about a 7 out of 10 on the chat line. Give me a rating. Let's go around quickly. Frikkie, rating?
Look, I would go 7. 7 is good.
I would go 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd go sort of 7. It's certainly not Blue Valley, but it's a decent course.
Sure, you guys have high standards. I thought it was great. I thought the course was in great condition.
Well,
You stayed 8. Maybe
You
even
would.
11. 11. I don't
You
know.
would.
There we go.
Clint, I would have given it a -6 though,
Let's remind everybody of what actually happened. Yes, you are seeing right. 42 points, -6. Clint Burris takes his first victory on the Duckhook Tour after 3 years of trying and almost getting there. Graham de Villiers, unfortunately, almost didn't get there again. -541. Pranay Pandey, -541 points. Fantastic rounds of golf by the top 3. Cyril Stain, a little -2 there, 4 under. And then Coronel, another top 10. Gary Mansfield, -1. Yaku -1, Kieran Reynolds -1, Jamie Sherrier top 10, so your 4-ball really did fire, and Leon Duplessis. Let's have a look at your scorecard, get straight into it. Clinton, take us through this. And you didn't finish the 13th. What happened?
That was just, I went in the bunker, teethed it out into the water. That was the end of my 13th hole. But what that scorecard doesn't really tell is I've been practicing hard work, playing lots of golf for the last 3 years, trying to get this first win. And then my wife and I had our first baby end of January. Practice rounds went out the window. Golf has been cut down to the bone. Very few rounds, and I have to get authorization for that. And I have to do things for that authorization. Terrible things, but I do them.
But it worked.
And then played my second best round ever, 2 over par. And it wasn't anything spectacular. It didn't feel like anything spectacular. It was hit the ball down the fairway, second shot on the green, 2 putt, sometimes 1 putt, and there was it. It was pretty boring.
You obviously played the front 9 second. Nice to start birdie.
Yes. And then the third hole, then I got the yips, and I was on the green for 2, and I 3-putted. And then so that was the bogey, and then after that it was just hit the ball straight and 2 putts and 1 putt.
Sure.
So
basically
just came together.
1 under in 13 holes. That's unbelievable golf. Well done. I hope you keep that going. I'm sure you're not going to be coming back as a 8 handicap, that's for sure.
Not if Ryan has anything to say about it.
I don't think he's coming back. After that comment, the wife is not going to let him play golf.
No, she will.
She already let me book for next month, so I might pay for it the following month.
Let's quickly, we can't carry on without talking about Graham. Also, now look at this guy. He's finished 1 shot behind, but this 12th he hasn't finished. 14th he hasn't finished, and the 2nd he hasn't finished. Now imagine you just got 1 point out of that somewhere and 1 point out of something else. It could have been a whole different story, hey?
Yeah, Graham didn't even realize he was in contention. It was the second last hole. We looked at the leaderboard, and I said to him, "Sure, you're coming second, Jack." And he looked at me like, "Oh, didn't even realize it." And then, sure.
So it must have been you guys egging each other on.
I think so. He was so focused on his match play against Wayne that he wasn't worried about anything else. And it worked for him.
There we go. And then Pranay Pandey also on 5 under. This is what his round looked like. I'm trying to see, what's his handicap? 16? No. Does it say his handicap here? I can't remember what he played off. But there you go, 45 points on the front 9. He finished in the back 9. And then the back 9, look at that. He's gone 10 shots less, gentlemen. He's gone from 45 to 35. Look at that back 9.
With a proper eagle there.
The eagle in 11th. Just shows you. He was playing with Hansen Yakumin. I don't know what they gave him, but he obviously came right for that second 9. What did you give him?
We want some of those, eh?
We want some of those, because they've always got a cooler box somewhere that's got a little stash, and I wonder what happened. So well done to those guys. Again, let's have a look at what everybody had to say afterwards, and they filled us in about their rounds.
What a putt! Oh! Yeah. Clinty, so if I'm correct with that putt that you boxed there, that nice little hallelujah putt box, you're now on -6, I think, if I'm correct. You were -5.
Yeah, then -6, yes.
Yeah, so clubhouse leader, I think you're leading by 2 or 1 stroke. Okay. How's that feeling? Potentially got one hand on the trophy so far?
Feels good. I haven't been this close before, so keep fingers crossed.
Okay, will it be your first win?
Yes.
First win as
yes.
well. Well, let's...
Donnie, you beat me. My only chance before on the countdown.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. So let's hold thumbs and let's see.
Oh, come on. You know what?
game of his life, playing off an 8 handicap, playing -6. So just keep that in mind. Die monster van Benoni, Twin Brothers. Well done.
Clint, how happy are you today? You've got your first Duckhook victory in 3 years and you've played unbelievable golf. Talk us through it.
So it was my second best round ever, and I managed to win by 1 point. I'd like to thank the guys in the 4-ball with me, Jamie. He had a cart which he let me share with him, so I think that was a big contributor to having the energy to finish. And then Graham and Wayne, it was nice to play with them. They were playing match play, so it was a nice bit of competition and got me going. And then I have to thank my wife who looked after my 7-week-old son last night, which was a tough night. And I slept, so it helped a lot.
Tell me, how are you feeling actually now that you've got it?
Yeah, sure. Such a relief to have the first Duckhook thing. I've been finding it impossible to try get a win under the belt. There's just so many good players all of the time. Someone always shoots their best round, and luckily today it was me.
Well done. Tell me, what was the best part of your game?
I think it was the putting. Putting today was good. Had some nice long putts where I managed to 2-putt, I think I had 3 birdies. So that makes all the difference.
Graham, -5, a good round. Second place, is it good enough?
I think for the league, for the year-long league, it's good. That's one of my aims, is to try and win the league. Obviously, I would love to win my first game. It's been 7 years at Duckhook, so no wins yet, so getting close.
How did it go today? You had to play good golf to get to -5.
Yeah, I putted really well. I had my singles against Wayne, so that helped a lot because I just tried to match him shot for shot. That was my main focus. I didn't actually know I was in contention until the last couple of holes, so it was good.
So your top 5 finish for you. Great day at Glenvista. You like this golf course. You did well.
Yeah, no, I had a bit of a rough start. Blew out the first 2 holes, and I made a birdie for 4 points on the par 4 third. Then I blew out this par 3 again, and then I made a par on the par 5, and then the golf just started going getting together. Turned on -2, and then played even on the back 9.
You had a match play game today. That also went well.
Yeah, won that 7 and 6. So it was a good day.
Well done.
Thanks.
Major time.
Major time.
2 rounds this weekend in the Duckhook series, Limpopo, and now you're at Glenvista, and played well today again, leading it halfway.
Yes, look, after my break, I probably had a lot of time thinking about my game. I came back and I did a small tweak on my drive, and for some reason my driver is working very well now. And the moment you can start hitting fairways and you can play approach shots into the green, it makes the game so much better. My ball striking is very good at this stage. So I mean, my game has turned a lot, and I've started playing very well, 70s, low 70s, and yes, I really appreciate where I am right now. I hope it can last for some time at least. You know how golf goes. Tomorrow you shoot 85s again. So I really hope that it's gonna stuck in there, and I'm gonna continue playing like this. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Gary, top 5 finish. Firstly, let's talk about that. Good day out on the golf course, Glenvista. How did you find it? How was your golf?
It was a good round. I had obviously ups and downs as anyone else, but my goal for starting this whole Duckhook thing was, just getting into the top 20. Top 10 was my ambition for next season. Doing it right now, it feels good. It feels absolutely fantastic.
And we're going to get back to Gary, because that's not the only thing he did. We'll get back to that soon. I wanted to see what the guys said about the ratings. Did they rate the course for me? Here we go. I've got to scroll down. 6 out of 10 for Louis Jensen. Wayne, 8.987658 out of 10. Thanks, Wayne. Brian, 7 is fair. I agree. Vickers Alberts is 7 out of 10. Considering the greens only ran 10, bunkers need work here. Play Ethel 8, then Mr. 6. Wow, you're comparing. You know what I mean? Anyone else? Peter says, well done. Clint Brewer is awesome. Congratulations, your first win. Vimpy says, well done, boys. Malcolm, what a putt, Clint. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. what a difference it makes when somebody's actually filming the winner come in. Donnie, I must say thank you very much. And Richard for getting the top angle to capture that moment. It was absolutely spectacular. Thank you, Donnie.
No, it's a pleasure, mate.
And example to everyone else, if you're with the winner, grab your phone and let's get him winner. Even if it's not, even if he might not win, I'd rather have it than not have it. Yes, okay. So let's go to the pins. This is what happened with the pins. Frick, you want to take us through this one?
Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so we've got on the par 3, the fourth, goal for 8. I must say that Gerard actually put this very close. I think it was 90 centimeters, and that just after the chirp that Donnie gave me when he was on the 10th, I think it was. So thanks Donnie for the line. I think Gerard did it by here. Then the par 4 to 10th, we've got Wayne there with the goals concepts voucher. Par 3 13th, we've got Koos van Zyl with the Airstone whiskey. I know it's still on Uber with him. Then par 3 15th, Switch on voucher with Brian Owen getting it. I believe that was also pretty close, Mazza? Can't remember the distance, but it was pretty close.
I can't remember the distance either. I can tell you that Koos was playing with me and he just beat me, actually. That was one of my better shots. He was only about 30 centimeters closer than me. So well done, Koos. At least you did this. But here is a big talking point. The 4-ball alliance. Now, this is the most ever. So if this was a golf day, you oaks would have been crooks in rings. Guaranteed. Look at that. 97 points, gentlemen. But that's what happens when you all finish in the top 10 and 2 of you are combined 11 under par. Take us through that.
Well, how many birdies did our 4-ball have? Do you know? I had 3, Jamie had a couple, I know Graham had a couple.
Wayne had none, eh? Because I don't recall you mentioning his name when you played, eh?
Sorry, Wayne was there to support us.
But just look at the amount of 6-pointers, guys.
That's crazy, man. Yes.
9. So half a course of 6-pointers plus a 7-pointer. That's unbelievable golf. Look at the stretch. The first 7 holes, your oaks must have thought life is easy.
But Mazza, just take note of hole number 14. We'll get there later, but just remember that score on hole number 14.
What happened on hole 14?
We'll get there. I'll remind you.
Okay.
But Maz, also remember they started on 10. So that from 10 onwards was basically their first 9 that played. So that front 9 they really kicked into gear. And I think that's where Clint's birdie start also helped them quite a lot there.
Just 97 points. That's by far one of the most I have seen since we've been doing the 4-ball alliance. So well done, boys.
Absolutely. Well done.
Just so you can see how far second place is. 18 under, a whole 7 shots back. Then Granville and team 17 under. Warrant and team 17 under. 16, 15, and 15. So yeah, that's a good going. There is a couple of 7-pointers that I see. I don't see any 8-pointers. No. That would have been something special as well. But we mentioned the bunkers, Jamie. And obviously our news correspondent, Donnie, was right there to catch your final bunker shot on the 9th. So I'm going to play the video first, and then you can take us through how you planned on playing this. Okay, so this was it.
Jamie, tell me, what would you like this ruling to be?
I'm sure this is flower bed, and I get a free drop.
Okay, so Jamie, just look at just look at the
stamped on my ball.
Just look at the phone. This will give you your answer. Negative.
Oh, what a shot!
Gee, that's awesome.
And then you went on to make the par as well. Hey, Jamie?
I did. It was. I thought I hit the 7-iron and I'd smoked it. I thought I was going to. I was just trying to get out of the way of Graham and Clint. And then I walked up and Donnie was standing there with the phone. And suddenly my pure 7-iron that I thought was in the middle of the green is disappeared into the bunker. And Darnie just standing there with a big grin on his face. So I'm not sure quite how it ended up there, but and then the shot was just about not falling over in front of the clubhouse, really.
Yeah, that would have been even more entertaining, Donnie. It could have been like...
Jamie's grin wasn't about the line, it was more about the shot that you were going to play, and it's like all the excitement that you could see from there.
Let's have a look at... I've got another thing to show you. Some boys were hitting it crazy long. For example, I was walking on the... We were teeing off the 17th, that par 5, and then we turned to the right, and on the 16th, Sorrel and Fats were literally 10 meters away from that green, which is a monster drive. It's over 300 already. But then there was one who actually drove the green. So if you didn't see this, who knew Bobby could hit it this far?
Bobs, what happened?
Man, I clubbed my first driver of the day in the Tita, like Hannah always says.
In the Tita.
In the Tita. There it is on the green.
Look at that, boys.
Drive the green, number 16.
Number 16.
Long drive with a putter in the cart.
Look there, on the green, boys. Yeah, lekker, boys.
Thank you.
Well done, Bobs.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
That's
crazy.
He was hitting it straight, but the walking wasn't that straight at that moment.
Not at that point, because he had 16 holes down.
We were actually playing in front of them, and we were on the 17th. You can sit on that little sort of wall on the sort of back tee box, and we're all sat there. And I said to the guys, I think someone's just driven the green, because I saw the ball bounce. It bounced about 20 metres short of the green, and it just rolled onto the green, and everyone's like, no way. And I said, there's no one there. And then we all sat for the next 5 minutes, and there was just no one on the fairway, and then Booby and Jan appeared, sort of, you're talking about the walking, the cart was swerving quite a bit as well. And we said, was that you driving it? And he didn't have a clue what was going on, but then he went up and I believe he missed the putt and got the birdie, but it was a whack.
That is crazy. One day when I'm big, fellas, one day when I'm big, I'll be able to hit it that far. Let's have a look at the par 3s quickly. We had a look at this last week, and it makes interesting reading. Well, this is what it looks like. The par 3s were kind of tough. -2 for a whole host of guys. The top 6 there all managed to score 10 points on the par 3s. Edward Kutsia, I don't know how they separate them, but we'll say they're all tied. Hilton Button, Leon Duplessis, Moritz Mahova, myself, Peter Zaccario. Look at that. We all got 10 points in the par 3s. Brian Owen did pretty well, 9th, considering he didn't finish the first par 3. And then also a nice 4-pointer, that was the closest to the pin on the 4th hole for Gerard Snyman. Interesting reading, boys. Jamie, you went okay? Not too bad.
Yeah, nice to see you there. I don't think we've seen you in much of these graphics before, but good to see you. Well done, man.
You're right. This is the only one you'll be seeing me on. Let's move to the par 4s. 26 points. So that's where you were flying on the par 4s. 26 points. And Sorrel had a good day also. He's got 25 points with 3 blackouts. Look at that. 4 points, 4 points, 4 points, 4 points. What a ringer if he could just keep it going.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Let me continue. Let's have Nate Pandy on a 14 handicap, making a -4. We've got Richard Stewart also -4. We've got Grampies there. Obviously, the guys in the lead will probably show their faces here. We've got Kieran Reynolds on -3 as well. Rudy van der Walt, Wayne Redu, and Laboratories there. Jamie Sherry again. And then Rakesh Shee on -2 there.
I'm still trying,
guys, it's pretty awesome.
I'm still trying to get over Sorrel Staines 4 pointers. Goodness gracious, this is only the par 4s. So, okay, let's move to the par 5s. Gary Mansfield's leading the par 5s, and no, you're not seeing wrong. That is an actual 6. I've never seen the purple cover ever on score capture. Never seen purple. So there is a 6-pointer. We'll get to exactly what happens soon. Well done to Oki on the par 5s. He got 12. Jacques Jacob's got 10. Anybody on this group? And Clint, there you are. You got 9. So
Sneaking in. Okay.
sneaking in. Not good enough on the par 5s. Clint, you need to hit it further.
I know, I need to get a jump for that.
Ja, Donnie is ook daar so geluk man.
Ja.
Blinde hoender kry nou en dan so 'n bietjie kos.
That's it. Just Sammy mentioned there for Pranay as well with that 5-pointer.
Oh yes, that he also made an eagle. But let's talk about the albatross that Gary Mansfield made on the 17th. This is the first time I've ever heard or remember that a Duckhook player made an albatross on a par 5. Well, double eagle, whatever you want to call it. So I asked him afterwards what was his favorite part of his round. Obviously, his answer is. Tell me, what was the best part of your game today?
Obviously the albatross.
Yes. Now talk us through this albatross. On the 17th, it's a long par 5, and in 2.
Yeah, so off the tee, I went 200 and I think it was 240, 250, and then pulled out the 5-iron. I was actually aiming for hitting it in front of the bunker because there's a massive bunker in front of the greens, and struck it well. Got to the greens and it was basically stuck between the pin and the hole, halfway in the ball, in the hole. And then John basically moved the pin and it dropped down. I mean,
well done.
I was ready for the next couple of holes.
I can't remember if we've ever had an albatross in the Duckhook, so this might be the first one ever. So congratulations, well done.
Fantastic, thanks man, appreciate it.
Well done, Gary. New to the Duckhook fraternity this season. Anybody who's got close to an albatross? Let's go around the table. Let's start with you. Who?
Negative.
Not even Donnie. I would have said you should go last, but yes, like it. No, Jamie, your side?
No, a couple of eagles. I'm not a long hitter, so I dream of eagles, let alone albatrosses.
Clint, any for you? What's the closest you've been?
I thought I might have been a bit close at the Meshi course at Adult Park, the par 4 counts. I drove it to the back of the green. Whether it was close to the hole or not, I don't know. But it went further than the hole. So it's kind of... yes.
Hello, puppy.
Yes, Bella.
Okay, we've got some comments coming through here. Vanna Lebowski says, and we know this, Martin Tata made an albatross as well on the Ibotsi 18th. That wasn't too long ago, remember?
Correct.
It was a social game.
About it. Yeah.
And then Graham de Villiers says, I had an albatross at CMR many moons ago. Which par 5? Let us know. Which par 5? Thank you. Stats. I thought this might be interesting for Glenvista. The stats of the day. The hardest hole was the 14th. Which one is it?
That's the one, Meze. So,
that little short little thing. The trees have overgrown that. There's too many trees there now.
Yeah. And even the top 4 ball only made 3 points there.
Can you believe it? Yeah, but I think that hole they need to do something with that hole. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. So it doesn't matter where you really hit it. You still got to hit it over another fucking forest.
Yeah, the thing is, I had a long wedge in, and that tree that just in front of that green is just so tall there. So I don't know, guys, making it in 2 is pretty good.
How did you play it, Donnie?
You're gonna laugh at this. You're gonna laugh at this. I made a 5 on the hole. But yeah, I hit a 4-iron off the tee box, and I was actually 50 odd meters away from the green, and I missed my second shot. So it actually bounced in the water. It hopped out like 2 foot out the water, and it actually spun back into the water.
Oh no! And you still made 5. Can you count?
Of course you can.
Let's keep going. The second hardest hole was the second. Third hardest hole is the 13th, which is that par 3, which is surprising. Let's pretty much go for it. The easiest hole was the 18th, which it's going to show as the easiest hole because most people almost got 3 points, but it was a par 4. It was a par 3, but it's supposed to be a par 4. What else? The 6 is the second easiest hole with an average of 2.14. Which one's the 6 now? That is the one. Really, that is actually interesting. That one is the second easiest, that one up the hill. Because also, if you don't hit a good drive there, you're totally out of position. It's difficult to make that par.
Yeah, especially with the big tree there on the left.
Yeah.
Blocks the 6.
100%. Okay, we've gotten this far. Now, before I get to showing the update of the stats of the season so far and some of the match play things, we got Coach to do a swing analysis for us. We all know Brian Owen, so this was his swing analysis. So have a look. For you, it might be the same. For some of you who are struggling, you might have the same issue.
Okay, let's have a quick little look at Brian here. A lot of really good stuff in this golf swing. Just little tweaks we can make here and there, just for maybe a little bit of efficiency, a little bit of consistency. I'm pretty happy from the side-on angle. I think that ball position can just sneak a touch forward, just to give us a little more time to square the face. But otherwise, we're very, very happy here. Lovely pivot. Keeps the spine angle. Love this change of direction here. The right tip for Brian. Driving back into the right foot as the shoulders and club at the top of the swing. So we love that move. Drops that club in the slot. And then we go up and through. So a little bit of ball position. They're just going to give him a little more time to square the face. And then from down the line, again, a lot of really good stuff in this golf swing. But this is where I want Brian to do a little bit of work. Okay, so posture set there. The shoulders are just a little bit open. Okay, a little bit aiming to the right. But Brian can definitely do a little bit of work here, particularly on the downswing. If we just look at these posture angles and what that does to the golf club. Okay, we can just double check the plane as well, but it's generally pretty good. So nice setup, really good position at the top. We saw his change of direction there with the hip. So the timing and the sequence of that really good. Club drops in the slot right there. So far everything good, except we can start to see a little bit of early extension there, so we can see the hips moving closer to the ball. And now we're going to see what that causes. So obviously that means Brian has moved closer to the golf ball. And that means he has to back his chest out. So he'll feel like he's standing up a little bit. It's maybe why the ball position's a touch too far back as well. Okay, and then we get in a pretty cramped upright posture position here. The hips have stalled, so they couldn't keep rotating on that angle. And then obviously we can see that club face is open. So that's the end result of that, is that the club face attacks the ball quite open. Okay. And then flips over closed quite quickly. So a little bit of inconsistency and sort of two-way miss if we don't time that correctly. And can be fixed with just a little bit of shoulder alignment, a little bit of ball position, and just much better posture on the downswing.
Looks like everybody's left. Oh, just Donnie. Donnie's gone.
No, just Donnie.
It's okay. We don't need Donnie.
I think you didn't like Coach's comment.
No.
Sorry, Coach.
If you're wondering, his video isn't switched around. He is left-handed. Let's have a look at the standings. Here they are. After March, Sunday Series 1 is coming. Here it is. Peter Zaccario leading it on 74 points, lowest of 10 out of 11 to count. So he's gone from 23rd to 28th to 1st with his 40-odd 1 points. Vaughan Williams, there he is, in tied second with Frikkie Steyn. Ian Holtzhausen's tied fourth with Stefan Henriette on 72 points. Brian Owen is up there. Graham de Villiers, 70 points, tied with Jason Hanu and Ryan Jensen. So that is what Sunday Series 1 looks like at the moment. Here is the Thursday Series. Obviously, with 44 points, it can only be one leader. And he's jumped up by 1.
Yeah, so that is Jamie Sherry on 76 points. We've got Gerard Gerber on 75 points. Milkshake Knutse also with 73 points. Tyron Vickery playing very well this year, I must say. on 72 points. So Koro with 71 points. Great to see him there. Jan Redetoy climbing up the stairs there on 70 points. Vickers Hayubroek on Albert is there, 70 points. Kevin House, 70 points. Edward Pitzer, 70 points. And Ian Holtz, 69. Nice score there.
Yeah, and it's still tight. Hopefully it goes all the way down to the wire. This is Sunday Series 2. Clint, take us through it, seeing that you're just back. Now, remember, the Killarney one it falls away because it's now the best 9 out of 11.
Sorry, mate, I can't see. I can only see Series 1, yeah. I was hoping to be leading Series 2, but you just broke my heart.
I'm sorry. But you're one shot back, so you've got the delay of a lifetime there. So Clint is now second.
I can read Series 1 if everyone's interested in that.
Yeah, we've got that. Edwin Scholes is leading still Sunday 1 after his victory. So his victory, where did he win again?
Kailami. No.
Benoni. Right. Graham Neville is tied third, so he's in another top 10. Pranay, there he is, tied. He shouldn't have 74 points. That's probably, what should that be? That should be 40 points, yes. Jamie, you're up there, 38. Wayne Redu, Martin Tauter, Louis Jordan, and Sorrel Stain. Player of the season, we haven't seen this in a while because there were many events coming up. So this is the player of the season. Yeah. Charles Swanepoel's fallen out because he finally decided to play another game, so now his average has been halved. Lucky Janssen moves to the top of the leaderboard once again. Edwin Stolz is in second. Clint, you've jumped up with an average of 171. You're now third on the player ranking. You've got all to play for. And then if we look at Jamie, you're ninth on the player rankings. You went from 39th to 9th position after Blue Valley. So well done. It's all happening. Sure. So as these guys play, it will start falling out. And if you want to know, Donnie's back. Hi, Donnie. Yeah. Team Strixon. These are the guys. Oh, no, that's not right either. Having a bit of a mare there. I had it just somewhere. Let's update you on the Hazy Cube Breaks Live Golf competition. Graham de Villiers, Kevin O, Ryan Jensen, and Westhuizen are still leading on 395 points after 4 events. I think there was only one team that played this weekend, which was myself, Jan, and Brian. So we've moved up to 302 points after 3. So we're averaging just over 100. So that's what it looks like, boys. So as this goes, Frikkie, you guys are far behind, eh?
Yeah, we need to catch up now, eh?
Need to catch up. Okay.
We need to play some golf.
We need to catch up. We're going to end the show by quickly running through the teams and singles because guys like to know what's happening. Okay, let's each do one. I know you can't see, Jamie. I'm sorry. Why did I put this one in? Because somebody must have played a game. I can't remember now. No. Anyway, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So Balsac is there on 3 points. Okay.
Sorry, I changed it. Cuervo boys have got their first victory ever, and they've been playing team match plays for 3 years. So they got their first victory over Oddfellas, so that takes them to 3 points as well. So Beasts from the East are leading pool 6 points, and then 3 points. 3 points. Oddfellas unfortunately have not won a game, so they're pretty much done and dusted. Pool 7 was a match. Who played here? Peter Zach and Richard played against Robert Michael and Rakesh, and it was all square. Can you believe it?
Yeah. What I heard from Richard, and they were actually 1 or 2 down after 9 holes, and then they brought it back to that. And they were actually leading on the 18th green, and then the other boys were stroking on the hole, and they half the match there. So yeah.
Sure. Frikkie and Leon played Moritz and Stefan, and they managed, the Thunderballs managed another victory with a bonus point, so they've gone to 7. So they're loving life in this group. I don't think they're not going to make it. Frikkie, you've still got to play some more matches here.
Yeah, we're playing the Master Debaters that Wanderers, so looking forward to that one.
Okay. Singles, we're almost there. I lost against Cornell, 3-2. Difficult to beat Cornell. He's just so steady and he's just switched on when he needs to be switched on. Pool 3, Jaco Jacobs beating Simon 1-up. That means Simon's pretty much out of it because he's played his 2 games, so it's pretty much Carl Van der Meulen and Jaco Jacobs going through to the next stage. Then we jump ahead to pool 6, where Graham played Wayne, and I got this the wrong way around. So Graham won 4 and 3. Okay. Anyway, pool 7, we had Ryan playing Edward. Oh, I've also got this the wrong way around. Yes, I'm doing too much admin, then I get it wrong. So Edward won 2 up. I didn't swap the names around. Edward won 2 up. Pool 10. This is done. Fricky's out. That's all I got to say. But look at that. You all finished on 3 points. But your points difference was not good enough.
Yeah, it's thanks to Rolf that annihilated me at Magali. So, but yeah, well done, boys. Happy for you guys to go through.
So officially, they're the first guys through to the next round when we get to that point. Cyril played Louis Weed and beat him 7 and 6. Easy game for him there. So he's got his 3 points. And then finally, we got pool 15, which Fats played Anthony Meredith and also had an easy victory there for Fats. That's it, boys. I'm done. Finished.
There you go.
Thank you, Jamie, for joining us. Thank you, Clint, for joining us. Hopefully you have more victories in the bag.
Thank you.
Last words? No?
Yeah, quick one from me. Lucky, you're on the lead. Take it home, eh? You've got a couple of months left for the halfway for the prize. Take it home. Money's on you.
And Graham said hole 5 is where he made his albatross. Let's see him on. There we go. Great. Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Until next time. Goodbye.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I never lose. I will succeed, not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. I will take action when others hesitate. I will think big when others don't. I will sacrifice when others won't. I will dare to dream of greatness when others fear it. I will outwork my competition day and night. The one who is hungrier to reach the top will always get there before the talented guy. Maybe not immediately, but in the end, hungry always wins. In the end, hard work always wins. In the end, heart wins. Courage wins. In the end, the one who is more dedicated to reach the top will win.